All right, good afternoon, 6-4 Owl parents. Mr. Hagedorn here with our weekly update. Another quick reminder, Monday on the 6th, at Monday coming up, we have our award ceremony. We will also invite parents in. We will play some bingo after we give out some Character Ed awards. All right, looking forward to seeing some of you then. All right, again, that's Monday, February 6th. All right, in Math 6 next week, we will be starting our multiplication and division of fractions unit. We will work on that all week. Tuesday, we will take a quick break from that to do our mid-year STAR assessment. And then the rest of the week will be multiplying and dividing fractions. In 6 plus, we are going to continue talking about equations and how we solve them algebraically, not just solve them by figuring out the variable, but actually showing me the algebraic steps involved in doing that. And then we'll have our study guide on Thursday and a quiz on Friday, again, on solving equations algebraically. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Hello, and happy Friday. All right, so next week we have our end of unit on Tuesday, and that will finish out our World Without Fish book for a little while. And then we start our flush novel. So students will get their flush novel either Tuesday or Wednesday. And so in this novel, students will be reading. Sometimes it's 2 chapters a night. So how can you help? You can have your child read to you. You can, the audio will be posted. You can listen along with your child and ask them questions along the way. You can take turns reading. You read a page, your child reads a page. And then ask them what's going on in the book. Ask them what the characters are doing. And so it's a great book. I think you'll enjoy listening and following along as well. Have a great weekend.
All right, Owl Families, science update for next week. We just started actually at the end of this week with plate tectonics. Plate tectonics isn't hard. It's a lot of vocab though. So we're going to be learning about 3 different boundaries: convergent, divergent, and transform. We're going to figure out how they affect the crust, how they move, and what landforms do they create. So next week, let me say first, thank you for all the Oreo donations. We're going to be doing that on Wednesday. I mean, you asked for Oreos, and here comes 17 boxes of Oreos. But then first, we're going to be focusing on continental drift. We're going to talk about Pangaea, the supercontinent, how continental drift was caused by plate tectonics. Then we're going to move into looking at those different boundaries with Oreos. And then we will end the week with focusing on how different famous landforms were created by different boundaries. And students are going to take a little deeper look into a particular landform created by one. So plate tectonics, hopefully we see a lot of you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Hello, friends. As you can see right above the owl, up above our heads, is the Honor Parliament on Monday, February 6th. So the time's all right there as well. So don't forget that it's not just an honor celebration. It's not just for the kids that have high grades and are great character. It's also a chance for us to have some community. So I got all these bingo cards that we're going to play with on Monday. So come, even if the kids aren't getting an award, come and have some fun with us in community. That's part of the goal as well. In social studies, we're still continuing our unit on politics. We're pretty much finished with types of government. So we've talked about the ideas of different monarchies versus dictatorship versus democracies, and we have that pretty much locked into our head. So we're moving now into citizenship, and we're looking at the ancient world. What does it mean to be a citizen in the ancient world? Because it was different what citizenship is like in our more modern world. When we're finished with citizenship on Monday, we'll push on into some of our ancient history kind of interesting questions around laws and government. So we'll look at Hammurabi's Code and Justinian's Code. We're going to be looking at the Magna Carta. We'll be looking at the 12 Tables of Rome and kind of trying to understand some of the ancient laws and how those laws were enforced in some of those key areas in history. So that's what we're going to be working on next week when we continue our unit on politics. If you have any questions, please let us know. I did pass out a book order earlier this week. So if you're interested in that, you might ask your students. They have that, and you'll have all of the access online if you would like to see the book order. So if you have any questions, let us know. If not, have a lovely weekend. Look, it's sunny out for the first time forever. And so have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon.